Hey family, hope you're blessed. Uh, Excuse the state of me right now, but I'm just walking through the park. It's Sunday evening. This is what I normally do, to be fair, like come rain or shine. But God put this word in my spirit, so I'm going to share it with you guys now. God is about to give us room to grow. That's the word He put on my spirit. And what led me to that was basically I'm walking through the park, as I said, as you can see, and then what got put on my spirit was walking through like a pathway, and then on the pathway you can see where the trees have been cut back, and then basically I was looking at it and I was thinking, like, why does the space feel different? So obviously I walk here like every week, and then I was like, oh, like all the shrubbery and bushes and plants have been cut back. And I was like, oh, I feel like I've got more room. I don't feel as restricted as I normally do. Not that I feel restricted when I walk through it, because I like it when it's all overgrown. But it made me think about my current circumstances. I feel extremely restricted. Like I have no room to grow anywhere, literally. No matter what I do, I'm just like stuck. But I know I'm still making progress because I'm doing what God's telling me to do. But yeah, that is the word, short and sweet. God is giving us room to grow, or should I say God is about to give us room to grow. Stuck season is over. Love you all, bye. Okay, I'm back inside now. One last bit to this word. Well, I think so anyways. God said, well, Holy Spirit said, I am no longer bound, as in like we are no longer bound. So that feeling that I was talking about, like feeling stuck, even though you are making progress, you've still come a long way when you look back. However far along you've been in this stuck and this Job season. So for me, it's like coming up to 3 years. And I had time to reflect last year when I was blessed during my wilderness with a holiday. And I had time to really like decompress from everything and just take some time out and reflect. And I was like, do you know what? As bad as things have been, I have come such a long way, and so have you guys. You've been working diligently, no matter what comes against you. Like literally, no matter what comes against you, you've been working diligently and you haven't stopped. Yes, there are days, sometimes it could be a week to get back on track again, sometimes 2 weeks, maybe even a month. Like, like we have been through the worst of the worst of the worst. Like this season makes all the last seasons look like light work, basically. Like it's been a lot. Those who feel it know it anyways. But yeah, the whole point of the I am no longer bound part is in regards to us not being able to grow like a plant that's grown, it's overgrown its pot, so the roots can't expand any further because like it's at capacity, and then you need to repot the plant, and that's when it will start growing again. So while it's in the smaller pot that it's outgrown, you kind of the plant's still alive, it's still getting nutrients, but it can't grow. Like it just can't grow, even though it's getting what it needs. It's just stuck now. Like it literally physically cannot grow anymore. And that's the positions we've been in. We've been like bound, but it's been a binding where we've still been making forward progress. It just hasn't happened in the physical as yet. But now, like it's the time. Like the time is now, is what I'm hearing in my spirit. So yeah, we're no longer bound. So what I'm hearing in my spirit is the type of binding that we had was it's kind of like restricted elastic. So you'd get to a point where you'd feel like you're about to break through, right? But then it would just snap back again. And then it would happen again. You'd be like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm really, really close. And then like there's been a lot of hope deferred. But for the most part, we've taken it on the chin and we've humbled ourselves and been like, okay, it's not this time. we've wept, we've cried, but we still get back up again, dust ourselves off and keep going. Because we know that eventually there's going to be so much pressure that it has to snap. And we're literally at that point. We are literally at that breaking point. Like it's happened in the spiritual, but it hasn't happened here in the physical. But we're literally at that point. So we're no longer bound. We've broken out. And we're going to see it. So keep the faith, keep going, stay prayed up. And I love you all.